Good morning, this is your Stat Sensei, Mr. Spensei, and we are going to do some multiple choice on surveys to help clarify any misconceptions we may have. So a researcher selects every 15th tree along a hiking trail to measure its height. What type of sampling method is this? Well, this is like saying I'm selecting every nth one. And if I'm selecting every nth one, that is a a systematic. All right. Now, one thing it would have been nice to say, because they should have said that we randomly selected the first one and then we selected every 15th tree after that. So let's say we chose tree 3, then it'd be tree 18 because I added 15. Then we add 15 to that, and it'd be tree 33, then tree 48, etc. But I randomly select the first one and then every 15th tree after that. Number 2, a researcher wants to study the effectiveness of a new teaching method. She randomly selects 4 classrooms from a large district and observes every student in those classrooms. All right. So here's the key. We broke into groups. As soon as you break it into groups, you know it's either going to be cluster or stratified. But the key here is, we observed every. As soon as you observed every in that group, this makes it a cluster. So this is a cluster because with a stratified, we would break into groups and then randomly select within the group. Here we surveyed all. All right, so look for all or something that indicates it. A researcher divides a population of fish into different species. So we're breaking it into groups. So that means, hey, you know what? It's either going to be cluster or stratified. And then randomly selects individuals from each species. It didn't say survey all. So since it didn't say survey all or look at all of them, it said randomly select within the species. This makes this a stratified random sample. A major limitation of a convenience sample is that it ensures every member of the population has an equal chance of being selected. All right. So is this true? And it's like, no, convenience sample does what's convenient, what's near you. And those near you may not represent the whole population, so that's false. It can be used to generalize findings to the entire population. That's false because you didn't represent the entire population. You only represented part of it. It's easy and quick to implement. This is supposed to be limitation, so that's false. It often leads to bias in non-representative samples. That's true. That looks like our answer. It requires a complete list of the population. No, that's a simple random sample requires a complete list of the population. All right, so our best answer choice on that is D. A convenient sample limitation is it often leads to bias and non-representative results. Number 5, a researcher separates patients into groups based on their medical condition and then randomly selects an equal number of patients from each group for a survey. So they broke it into groups. That means, it's either be cluster or stratified. Did we survey all from each group? No, it said survey in equal, randomly select. So we're randomly selecting within a group. It's stratified. To be cluster, we have to survey all. A student surveys the first 50 people they meet on campus to collect data for their project because they were running late. This sampling method is not a census because we didn't survey the entire campus. Not a simple random sample. There was no randomness. We didn't select every nth one, so it's not this. The best choice is it's a convenient sample. They did what was easy. They're running out of time. Not that that would ever happen. Okay. Number 7, to ensure a fair selection process, a lottery system is used to choose 30 participants from a pool of 300 applicants. What method is this? We didn't break them into groups. We just put 300 names in a hat and drew 30. That is your basic simple random sample. One hat, everyone has an equal chance of being selected, and every group has an equal chance of being selected. Simple random sample. What is the main advantage of a census? Well, it's not quicker and cheaper. Matter of fact, our government can't do it, so that's false. It's always accurate. We already looked and saw that sometimes it's not. It eliminates the need for random sampling. Maybe. It includes every member of the population providing comprehensive data. Bing, 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 bing. A census surveys everybody. That's true. Best answer. Number 9, a researcher divides a population into high income and low incomes. Oh, so we're divided into groups. Must either be cluster or stratified. And then randomly selects individuals from each group. It doesn't say survey all, so it must be stratified. Every 20th person on a list of registered voters is chosen to participate. Oh, this is the every nth. If we're talking about every nth, that's systematic. Number 11, a city is divided into 20 neighborhoods. Oh, we broke it into groups. That tells me it's either stratified or cluster. 5 neighborhoods are randomly selected and all within the neighborhoods are tested. Oh, we tested all. If it's all, then it's a cluster. We randomly selected the groups, then tested all. Then it says from a list of 1,000 plants in a botanical garden, a researcher uses a random number generator to select 100. Oh, everyone has an equal chance. Must be simple random sample. All right. Well, I appreciate you watching. I sure hope this helps. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you.